English in American, British, and Martian accents, Mandarin, Mars Hindi, Spanish, and German. In his mind, he turned the hum of conversation into a growing swell of cheering, a thunderous crowd calling his name. His cuff vibrated, and a rising chime played in his ear. He glanced down at the display on his forearm, then smiled, shut off the music, and took the call. "Enzo," he said, "are you going to watch my fight?"
"No, I happen to be hiding in my closet with my screen under a blanket for no reason. Of course I'm watching."
Enzo's voice, transmission delayed by a couple seconds, sounded in Carr's cochlear receiver as if the boy was shout-whispering an urgent secret.
"My mom is going to go fusion if she finds me."
He gave a wheezy, excited cough. There was a pause, and Carr winced, picturing the boy sucking hard on his inhaler. "Aren't you supposed to be in school?" Carr asked.
"Whatever. School is useless. You barely went."
"Sure I went," he lied. "And I was tutored." Which was true, if you could call Uncle Polly helping him fudge through remote study modules tutoring. "Besides, you've got to make a living using your brain someday." The boy gave a long sigh. "It's so unfair." He sounded as morose as he had when Carr had first left for Valtego. Carr felt a pang of worry. And now wasn't the time to question the kid, but Enzo was small. He didn't have many friends. Who was watching out for him, spending time with him, now that Carr was living in deep orbit on the far side of the moon? Carr wouldn't trade his place here for anything, but Enzo was one of the few things he missed about Earth. The bus left behind the rows of densely packed apartment entrance tubes provided for Valtego's less wealthy residents. It passed shops and restaurants, catering to visitors from the planet, before turning and sliding to a stop at the Gravity Zone terminal. The doors opened onto a wide platform, bustling with people, and lined with colorful holovid ads promising the best deals on theater tickets, spacewalks, hotels. "I wish you could see this place," Carr said. "It's something else. I'm going to bring you up here someday and show you around. If I'm still here after today," came the unwelcome reminder.
"Would you? That would be so stellar," Enzo whispered. "Oh, shit. I think my mom is home. Okay, I just called to say good luck. Make him float."
"Thanks, little man." The connection clicked out as Carr stepped onto the terminal platform. Uncle Polly and DK were waiting for him, looking comically mismatched, standing together. Old, pale, and lean, next to young, dark, and muscled. DK clapped Carr on the back. Uncle Polly put his hands on Carr's shoulders and broke into a slow, approving smile that made his left eye squint. "You're 100% ready," he said. On fight days, Uncle Polly underwent a magical transformation. Every other day he could chew Carr out in practice, find fault in every detail, cuss at him if he wasn't pushing hard enough. But on fight day, he was optimism incarnate. Carr felt himself grinning, buoyed. "Where would you rather be right now?" Uncle Polly demanded. "Nowhere, Coach." "What would you rather be doing?"
"Nothing, Coach."
"You ready to fly?" "Hell yeah!" "Get in the car." He strapped his duffel bag into the overhead compartment before climbing in. Once everyone was seated, the harness straps tightened and the doors closed. The vehicle shot down the freeway tube, one of several that connected Valtego's rings with the central zero-gravity complex like spokes of a wheel. Carr ran an appreciative hand across the smooth tan upholstery of his seat. He took the commuter bus to the zero-G complex every morning, but the routine trip was far more enjoyable in a private car, another special fight day perk. Streets and buildings shrank as the view of Valtego spread out around them in all its slowly turning immensity, the bright lights and artificial gravity of the city's habitable rings receding as the freeway sailed the car into a breathtaking expanse of space. Carr craned his neck against the mild G-force pressure, looking past the shadow of the moon, and catching for a few seconds a glimpse of Earth, a real view, not a projection. The planet always looked smaller in real life than on the wall screen. Uncle Polly ran through the game plan once more. "What are you going to do in the first round?" "Stay out of his grab zone. Wear him out, frustrate him. He doesn't like to climb. Make him climb."